Delegate.
I think that's important as a head coach, is that you let your assistant coaches coach.
Yep.
And you can, advise and ask them or tell them what you want. But you got to give them the responsibility to develop the relationship with their kids, their position players, so that those players can trust them.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, they will support what you're doing, and
it comes all together.
It all comes together on game day, for sure.
Like, you keep the other team off the scoreboard, you got a pretty good chance of winning.
I can honestly say that probably out of 100% of preparation, 60 to 70% was on defense.
Yeah.
The amount of time. I mean, we worked on offense, obviously.
Right.
But
you can get that down.
We'd always maybe end up in offensive practice with a defensive review for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But defense obviously was important. If they don't score, then you have a shot.
Yeah, and that changed a little bit after the 80s. Into the 90s, it started to see a lot more spread. You had to prepare in a different way.
Whole different way. I'm kind of fortunate I wasn't involved in that transition period.
Okay.
I was back in the Stone Age where we ran the ball and,
Right.
But now it's pitch and catch. Scores are crazy. People throwing, passes in the fourth quarter when they're up 60-0. I mean, it's a different mindset. And again, it all comes back down to the respect. We got beat handily during the regular season. I think they beat us 33-6 down there.
Yep.
And then they came up here, and we beat them, I think, 56-6.
Yeah.
I have to credit Peter Bergeron at that game, because we implemented cover 2 that week.
Oh, really?
Something we'd never done.
Right.
And Peter installed that. And,
so then you had 2 coverages.
We had 3. Cover 1, cover 2, cover 3. We had others in a book which we never used.
Like, if you get into 3 coverages or 4, kids their eyes start going, what's my job on this one, Coach?
You don't want to confuse.
I got 4 different things.
We had all we could do to rotate up or go deep out.
But that's a good thing. That's a good point for a lot of high school coaches, because
keep it simple.
You got to keep it simple. If you have too many if-then scenarios, like if they do this, then you got to do that, kids start losing it after about 3 of them, because they just can't keep track of it.
You spoon feed them. You put in your base and you do it well, and repetition.
Yeah.
I can remember